All right, so today is Friday, March 26th. I've been on trail 8 days now, and we are getting close to the Georgia-North Carolina border. Didn't do any filming yesterday because it was a soggy mess. So start back to, I got off trail in Hiawassee on Tuesday morning. Took a Nero, did 2.5 miles down to Hiawassee or down to Unicoi Gap, went into Hiawassee, spent the night, got back on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday about lunchtime, and we hiked about 6 miles to the Troy Mountain Shelter. So not a big day, but it was nice to get up to the shelter before the rain started. So spent the night there, had a nice fire. There's about 10 or 12 people up there, and then the rain started right after dark, and it never really stopped until this morning, 2 days later. So got up and packed up in the rain yesterday morning and did 7.5 or 8 miles to Low Gap Shelter. Low Gap Shelter, went up and over Kelly Knob, another 4,000 footer. As I was coming down about 2 miles from the shelter, lightning, thunder started. It was pouring down rain. I mean, it was pouring down rain most of the day, but the lightning and thunder started about 2 miles from the shelter. Got to the shelter, there were a couple other people there already. The shelter was nice. It wasn't one of those just big open ones. It was actually almost fully enclosed except for the door frame. So I just kind of hunkered down there from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon through the night. Had some big claps of thunder, a couple that shook the shelter. So it was a night, but got up this morning, the sun was shining. You can see it is a beautiful day, but I think it's calling for more rain tomorrow, so we're gonna get some miles in today. So after doing 7.5 yesterday, we're going to do, I think we're doing 12 or 15 today. We'll see how I feel once I get to 12. But 12 will put me right past the Georgia-North Carolina border at Bly Gap, and that's where we may spend the night. So we'll see. I am sitting here, got to drink the rest of this water. I have to drink it before I leave because I went way too long without drinking water, and I do not want to get dehydrated if I'm not already. So that's where we stand right now. I will get back to you guys once we get to the shelter, or actually probably when we hit the Georgia-North Carolina border. But that's an update from yesterday since we didn't do any filming. Beautiful day today. Hot, I would say it's probably in the 70s. Very hot, getting stuff dried out. So, alrighty. And there she goes. Shuttle back into Franklin. So it is March 31st and getting back on trail after a zero yesterday. Zeroed in the sunshine, getting back out in the rain, but got to get back out here. So I realize I need to do a better job of getting a beginning of the day, kind of a middle of the day, and then also a closing end of the day update for you guys. Last couple days I haven't really got many videos because it was raining, and then we went into Franklin, didn't get any videos there, lots of pictures. So but we are at Rock Gap, and we're going to be heading not that way, it's the way we came from, heading north, and not sure how far we're going to make it. It's about 1 o'clock, so just kind of walk and try to stay as dry as possible. The rain lightened up a lot since this morning and from what they were initially calling for, but it is supposed to stop raining tonight around 7 or 8 and find somewhere to camp. It's going to be cold tonight and I think the next 2 nights, so down into the lows of like 20, 18 degrees. So it's going to be cold, but we're prepared for that. So we're going to get back on trail and try to get you an update middle of the day depending on the rain, but definitely try to get you an end of the day update, and hopefully have better luck posting this time. Alrighty. Okay, so forgot to mention a couple things when I started the video earlier. And I did start at Rock Gap, mile 105 something, this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Hung out during our 0 day yesterday. Spent a couple hours at Lazy Hiker, hung out with some fellow hikers, Hogman and Country Boy, they're from Florida. Snaps and Sweet Tart, they're both from Chicago. Also met Ballsack, Dog Bowl, and Koozie, and Rod and Reel. So hung out for a couple hours at Lazy Hiker with them. I do have an official trail name right now. It is Show. Surprise, surprise. Just started introducing myself as Show, and it kind of stuck. People liked it, so guess what? Showtime. And they did have a scale at the hostel. Got on it when I got in yesterday morning. Sorry, the day before. Wasn't sure how accurate it was, but I did ask around. They said it was fairly accurate. In the 12 days that I've been out here, so far I have lost 30 pounds. So, hey, I'll take that for a diet plan. I guess that's what happens when you walk for 8 to 10 hours a day and then you just have some ramen for lunch. So, I'll take it. Again, not sure how far we're going today. Should be to Winding Stair Gap in about 2 miles. And then we'll just keep going from there. Alrighty. See you guys. Well, good morning. It is April 1st. It got down to 19 degrees last night, and that is no joke. I learned a couple valuable lessons last night into tonight. One, don't fill your water bag up with water when it's going to get down to 19, because then you have to carry frozen water until it defrosts and you can dump it out. Two, doing the PCT bear hang. I guess I must have left a little bit of slack, the line pulling through, and when I pulled it down this morning to bring my bag up, caused some kind of knot. So had to cut the line. That was fun this morning. So having a little bit of adventure this morning on April 1st, April Fool's Day. But as you can tell, the sun is shining. It's supposed to get warmer as the day goes on. It's gonna be another cold night tonight, probably in the 20s again. So it's gonna be cold, but it did get down to 19 last night, but it wasn't uncomfortable. It was chilly, but not too bad. In the sleeping bag, put a couple extra layers on, but it wasn't too bad. Slept pretty good, decent. We had a big day hiking yesterday, coming off our 0. So I started about 1 o'clock at Rock Gap, mile 105. Cowboy or Hogman and Country Boy, they started at mile 111. So I started a couple hours before them, caught up to them around mile 111, and then we hiked until basically dark, 8 o'clock. Found a little campsite and camped. So 12-mile day. I'm not sure what we're going to do today, but I think we have some views coming up, so it should be nice. Get back to you. What is this, Waya bald?
Yeah. What do you call it? Nantahala? Yeah, it's Waya bald, and it's Nantahala.
Waihala Bald in Tower. Whew! Some mountains. Look at all that down there. Big old tower. View from the top of Waya Bald Tower. Mile 119.5. Country Boy, you want to be in the video? Hogman? It's Hogman, Country Boy. Introduce themselves.
I'm Hogman.
Country Boy.
Country Boy.
Alrighty. You guys want to see something cool? How about that? I like it. That's what I like about it. I don't know where we are. I think we're doing 12 miles today, 11.9 I think. The second shelter from where we stayed last night. Second shelter. So it's almost 1 o'clock. Beautiful sunny day. It's chilly, but it is beautiful. Got some nice views. And we're gonna get to camp, maybe get a fire going for some warmth, cook some dinner up, and we should be at the N.O.C tomorrow afternoon. Look at those mountains way over there. Woo. All right, gotta catch up to Hogman and Country Boy. I don't think the camera's gonna do it justice, but I'll give it a try. Look at that. Here at the top of Wesser Bald, mile, I don't know, 128 or so. There's a fire tower there. We're gonna walk up that. Look at those mountains. As far as you can see. Some good views today. All right, I'm going up to the fire tower. All right, here we are at the top of the fire tower. Give you a tour. We walked down that mountain over there. Came right back up the other side up to this one. Clouds are awesome on the mountains. Shadows. And this one's my favorite. Look at that. And we're gonna head that way. All right, for dinner tonight on day 15, I think it is. 6 miles away from the N.O.C. We're having some aged smokehouse sausage sticks mixed in with some ramen and loaded baked potato mashed potatoes, topped with some chili cheese Fritos. All right, here we are at camp. About 6-7 miles from the N.O.C. tomorrow. Bag up. Shelter down there. That little tent is mine. People setting tents up. All our stuff drying, sweaty. Whew. This is gonna be home tonight. Sun going down. Alrighty. Gonna be cold, 20 degrees. Alrighty, good morning. It is, what is today, April 2nd, so day 14, 15, 16, I don't know. So we're on the 18th of March, so whatever that comes out to. Good morning, this is the view this morning. Not gonna complain. So what do we got coming up today? We got short hike into the N.O.C. I think it's 6 or 7 miles. Not too much elevation. Last 3/4 is downhill. So just gonna take my time this morning. It was another cold night last night, but did not have my water freeze because I emptied it out beforehand. Lesson learned from the night before. And it was about 19-20 degrees again last night, so it was cold. It was chilly, but I tucked in that sleeping bag and made it my little cocoon for the night and did all right. So I slept decent. Might get a bunk at the N.O.C. It's supposed to be really cold again tonight, and then warming up again tomorrow with some higher lows in the overnight. So I may get a bunk tonight. I'm not sure. See how I feel. I've got a little ankle thing going on. I think it's just from my boots rubbing, but I'm not sure. I'll probably get some ice on it also. It started yesterday around midday. We had a big day yesterday, almost 13 miles. So that's what we got going on. The sun's probably right in your eyes. That's what we got going on today. Day 15, 16, I don't know. And we're at mile 131. So we'll hit you up at the N.O.C. Alrighty. Some rock steps here. Mountains on both sides of us. Coming up to a little point here. There's Hogman down there. I think he's doing his own video. We are going downhill now. Here we go. All right, come down the hill. And there's the N.O.C. and Hogman. Nantahala Outdoor Center. Mile 136 or 7 or 8, 130 something. I don't know. It's a welcome site though. Welcome hikers. So I don't know where we're going. We're gonna get something to drink, set our packs down, take these shoes off, go from there.